What the heck is a golden age of board gaming? I heard it's right now. Like, I actually did. I also heard it's 2010 to 2020 or 2013 to 2017. I even heard it was the 1880s to the 1920s because that was when board gaming was made cheaper and more widely accessible. But that got me thinking, well, why not just talk about the past 10 years of board gaming? Starting with 2015, that was a couple years after I seriously entered into this hobby. So what does it mean to rank a year? Well, I'm gauging my enjoyment plus the impact on me of the top games from that year. And it doesn't matter when I played the game from that year. As long as I've played it, it still counts as for that year. And yes, this is my loosey-goosey ranking, and I can fit only so many games on screen, but I tried to get the gist of each year with the big hitters. And then I added the Spiel des Jahres winner on top for fun, which is technically published the year before, but awarded in the year following. We're gonna have some final thoughts at the end. This is mostly unscripted, so let's go into this. Let's try to rank these years. This video is sponsored by Goblins Hate Christmas, a small indie game that wants to bring a smile to your face this Christmas. Here's some more info.
Christmas is coming, it's true. And Santa needs assistance, old and new. These goblins from a village far away are just who he needs to save the day.
If you're curious about this game, you can learn more and support the project on Kickstarter with the link below. Okay, let's get into this. Let's try. So I've made these picture things, but I haven't really thought about the list too hard. So again, going off the cuff. This year was pretty interesting for me because we were graduating high school, so we had a lot of time to play games. So actually I've played every game on this screen here except for 4. So the 4 I haven't played are Mombasa, Specter Ops, Colt Express, and Star Wars Armada. And Elysium. Okay, so it's 5. It's 5 games. Some of these games made a pretty big impact on me, like Blood Rage, we have Ashes Reborn. Even Spyfall, I figured out what I don't like in Social Deduct, and I think this game has kind of been forgotten by now. But it was very hype at the time. And Time Stories, I remember it was extremely hyped at the time. And we played at a friendly local game store, and it was okay. And then we got to the second chapter, the second scenario, and we're just like, screw this game. We just completely didn't even think about buying it ever. And this game has kind of fallen off. Forbidden Stars was cool, but I remember it being really unwieldy at 3 players. And then they're like, Pandemic Legacy also was just bleh. Like, I don't like Pandemic. This promised to make Pandemic more interesting, and the twist was not that interesting to me, and the gameplay was pretty much just Pandemic, just more drawn out. So yeah. Food Chain Magnate, very cool design, very cool. So yeah, I would say 2015 is pretty middling high for me. So I'll put it like here for now. This is like first place, and then that would be last place as we go. Quadropolis, Arkham Horror, LCG, Star Wars Destiny, Imhotep, Inish, Oceanos, Codenames Wellness Spiel des Jahres, Mystic Veil, Manchester Madness, Captain Sonar, Scythe, Feast for Odin, Terraforming Mars, Max vs. Minions, Secret German Guy, and Star Wars Rebellion. Yeah, this is another kind of middling year for me. I would say my favorites from this are by far Star Wars Rebellion and Manchester Madness, both of which I still would want to play. Actually, for party games, I think Captain Sonar and Secret German are really up there, so maybe that's getting me a little bit higher. Not physically, just thinking of this year going higher. Terraforming Mars, I've never tried, I definitely should. Mystic Veil, also I've never tried, but I was interested in it. I saw it way back when at the Barnes & Nobles, and it was back when I didn't have any money. So I'm like, I gotta buy a cool FFG game or I buy Mystic Veil. So I bought the cool FFG game. It was probably like Manchester Madness or Battlestar Galactica. Let's put it it's in the middle right now. Oh, also Codenames getting Spiel des Jahres is I get it. I understand people love their Codenames, but personally, I just do not like the game. I find it to be very, I don't know, it's just, words. It's just icky. It's just a lot of quietness for a party game, and then you just say a word. And other people, they just point to things, and you get the point or not. There's not really much expression, although being creative. Okay, so we're on 2017 now. This year has a lot of really, really big hitters for our group. I would rank this year quite high because we have, of course, Twilight Imperium, Twilight Imperium 4, TI4, we love it. That game, when it came out, I just like bought it immediately, full price, and just played it. So yeah, we're gonna rank this game this year probably one of the highest. It's gonna be one of the highest of this list. And of course, Gloomhaven, which I don't like, but I know people are really into it. We played a lot of it, for sure. We played a lot of Gloomhaven, so it definitely made an impact on me. I just, don't find it that enjoyable in systems. This War of Mine, very cool game, but I don't know if I'd want to play it again. But yeah, that game definitely made an impact on me. Then we have Civ: A New Dawn. Really don't like that game, but it has some interesting ideas. Soul, King Domino. Soul was fun. I think out of this list, I would play TI4 and Soul again. Codenames Duet, bleh. Okay, Seventh Continent, cool idea. Just never played it. Sidereal Confluence, I really don't like that game. Oh god, I really don't like that. High Frontier looks insanely complicated. I don't think I'd ever play it. Quest for El Dorado, Too Many Bones. Too Many Bones is like Elder Scrolls, apparently, but I've never played it. Yeah, so this year, I would say is definitely pretty high just because of TI4, Soul, and this War of Mine. And maybe Azul is there. Spirit Island, I respect the game a lot. I just don't enjoy it that much. So yeah, this year's probably gonna be near-ish the top. Once we're finished with this, I'll put it here for now. I've not played a lot of games this year. Wow. I guess I've played Nemesis-ish, if you count Nemesis Retaliation. Things that made an impact on me are Rising Sun, Brass, Birmingham, Root, Everdell, Azul. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. This year has some very solid hitters. Out of all these, I would definitely most likely play Brass Birmingham again. And then maybe Nemesis just to try it out because I played Retaliation, and then Detective. Because I played Detective, a simplified version of Detective with Detective Season 1, and it seemed interesting. Everdell's cool. I enjoy it, but it's not, particularly captivating for me. Azul, actually, I'd like to play again. And Keyforge, it was fine. I bought a couple packs in college. It's like, played a couple times, dropped it. Cryptid, I'm not that big of a fan, but I know Pranav likes it. It's all right to me. So yeah, 2018, I would put like kind of on the low end. I think the only thing that's really like, whoa for me this year is Brass Birmingham. And then Rising Sun, maybe even dragging down the ranking. Okay, 2019. Okay. Yeah, not liking this one that much either. I think out of all these, I would play Cthulhu Death May Die and Undaunted again. Letter Jam was very meh. I remember it was very hyped and we tried it at a place and it just, the crew is fine. Unmatched it's okay. PAX Premiere, I played on TTS once and I thought it was cool, but I probably have to play it again in person to get a better idea of it. Just nothing about it has really gripped me to go out and buy a copy. Oh yeah, I would put this like also here-ish. I know Tainted Grail is cool at first, which I got to experience, but then I helped make the review and I saw it has a lot of problems. But yeah, that Tainted Grail definitely made an impression on me. I should try King's Dilemma, and I should try Marvel Champions. Res Arcana, I played on Board Game Arena, thought it was all right. Okay, 2020, wow, okay, a lot of games. A lot of games. So, I put Tellstones in here just because I thought it was a very interesting release that year. And that game is like, it's not held up over time. I remember when it came out, people were hyping it up like crazy. And I played it and I was thinking, what, is this just like memorization? And it is just memorization. Oh, you can see why that game is long forgotten by people. TI4, POK, definitely super cool. So that is boosting this year up for me. I'll put this sticky note to the left-ish for now. Jaws of the Lion, it's cool when it came out. I mean, I kind of trudged through it. It's nice that Gloomhaven was easier to play though. And then Dune Imperium, I loved it when it came out. Then you have the new releases. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Then Eclipse, Calico, Beyond the Sun, Viscounts, Furnace, I played, it's cool. Lost Ruins Arnak, it's cool. Pictures, never played, I never actually heard about it until making this list. Pandemic Legacy Season 0, I think if I were to get into Pandemic Legacy, I would get into this one because I heard it changes the game the most because there's some like Cold War stuff going on. Search for Planet X looks cool. I should try it. Cosmic Krog in that same boat. Under Falling Skies in that same boat. So yeah, I would rate this year as it's like okay. I'll put it here for now. This is gonna be so hard to rank. I don't. What have I done? What have I done to myself? Okay, 2021. Okay, so you have to imagine during this time the pandemic was in full swing. So this was a very strange year for board gaming. But yeah, a lot of big releases. Oath for sure. Ankh is another one. And Descent Legends, which I've never played, but I remember looking into very closely. And Summoner Wars, pretty popular. Initiative, Mind MGMT. Role Player Adventures, I've heard about a lot, just haven't got around to play it because it looks like quite an investment. Cascadia, I should try. Yeah, this is it's fine. Destinies, cool. Final Girl, nice. I should play that game again, Final Girl. Yeah, I would definitely play out of this list again. I would play Final Girl the most. Yes, I'll play Final Girl the most out of everything on this list. Yeah, I would say this is definitely a lower year, but if you're really into Oath, I can see why this shoots up. And Ankh 2 players, it's totally cool, but the merge is just really disappointing in multiplayer, so that left a very sour taste in my mouth, but even more so for the people I'm playing with. So yeah, never even thought about playing that game again. No, 2021 we'll put here as the lowest so far. Okay, 2022. What is this? Okay, so it's Aeon Trespass Odyssey, hiding behind here. Oathsworn, Blood on the Clock Tower, ISS Vanguard, Heat, Cascadia Wand Spiel Des Jahres, Terra Nova, Simplified Terra Mystica, Ready Set Bet, Frosthaven, Planet Unknown, Splendor Duel. Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty nice releases here. I enjoyed a lot of the games I played on here. Actually, out of all the games I played on here, the one I enjoy the least is John Company, actually. I don't dislike it. I just think it's way too long for what it is for me and a little too complicated. Cat in the Box, I actually quite liked. I should play that game more. Heard really good things about Return to Dark Tower from some of my friends. Haven't played it. He was fine. It's decent for me. I should probably do a review on it. Ready Set Bet, I should actually buy a copy. I like that one a lot. Frosthaven, I mean, it's just Gloomhaven 2.0, so whatever. I mean, if you like Gloomhaven, you'll probably like Frosthaven, I'd imagine. ISS Vanguard, it had some really epic moments. This game had some really cool moments for that year. And then Splendor Duel was really impressive as well. So yeah, I would rank this year as fairly high. We'll put it here for now. It's funny, I spent so long making these things, and now I'm just breezing through them. Okay. 2023. Oh wow. Okay. Say I probably played like half of these. So I've played Earth, I've played Bloodstones, played Hegemony, played White Castle, Last Light, Sky Team, Star Wars deck building. So it's like a little bit less than half. Yeah, I think a lot of these. Yeah. I think out of all these, the one I'd be most interested to try that I haven't tried is Ticket to Ride Legacy, just to see what they did. I don't know if it would be good, just to see how they did. The one that left the most impact on me was probably Hegemony, just because I think it's really interesting. But I don't know if I'd want to play it again, just because I feel it's a little unwieldy. I've actually been interested in trying the Star Wars deck building game with the expansion. So yeah, I think this one will be probably the lowest. I have no big attachment to this year whatsoever. So this one will be here. 2024, last year. So I'm still kind of catching up with games this year, so there's a lot of them I haven't played. Actually, out of this list, I've played, let's see, I've played Sky Team, the Spiel Des Jahres. I've played The Gang, I made the review on it. And then I've played Star Wars Unlimited and Lord of the Rings Duel. Everything else I haven't played, but there's a lot of these I've played Harmonies. Okay, yeah, a lot of these other ones I haven't even come close to playing. I've been meaning to get around to Slay the Spire. A couple friends have a copy. And SETI, I should probably buy it. Some of these other ones I haven't even heard of, like Unconscious Mind, Let's Go to Japan. Arcs, of course, I've heard of, but I I don't know if I'll like it from what my friends have told me about the trick-taking thing. One day, but it deserves like a big review if we are to review arcs. So that will take a long time, so not anytime soon. Yeah, this one I also rank quite low. I have no really attachment to any of the games on this list. If I were to play a game again, I would most likely want to play Star Wars Unlimited, just because there's new sets coming out. And Slay the Spire, probably try. Yeah, so I will put that one, I'll probably put it above that one. So far we're looking like this. Okay, let's try to delve into these a little bit more. I have some notes I wrote down too. 2022 was okay. 2021, yeah, I wish I tried for more. 2021, 2020. 2020, very solid. Very enjoyable. So I'd probably put that like here. I'm stuck. Okay, I have got it. I have the list, from best to worst, and we'll go backwards. So we'll do the worst first. And so number 10, this one will be 2024, which is actually last year. So no recency bias or anything. 2024, my least favorite year. Yeah, I just have not really played that much and nothing has really gripped my attention. I know there was a lot of excitement around Lord of the Rings Duel, which I did a review on. Game's okay. It's not really, anything that fascinating. Some of my friends were really into the game and yeah, it's kind of forgettable. I mean, it's a filler, it works, but I remember Coup making way more of an impact as a filler, a go-to filler. Then my second least favorite year will be actually 2023. It's a lot of Euros for sure on this. Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, Star Wars deck building is the one I'd be most interested to try again, which is, it's not saying much. Out of IP, I guess I would try Witcher, but yeah, it'd be the new ones I'd try Ticket to Ride or Witcher. Number 8 on this list, which is 2021. See, we're not just going straight down the list. We have a 2024, 23, 21. Yeah, I remember being very let down in Ankh. Oath was just okay, despite a lot of the talk around it. And Mind MGT is fine. Hadrian's Wall, I mean, it's a okay, fine solo game. Summoner War, yeah. Not really much inspiring here. 2019, so this is number 7 on this list. Wingspan came out, Undaunted. I mean, I was very disappointed in Wingspan. Undaunted is fine. Tainted Grail, it's cool. Yeah, nothing really is drawing my attention this year. Cthulhu Death Might Die is fun. It's a fun co-op, but I just have no interest in buying it. To number 6, which is 2018, actually. Yeah, 2018. I think not that much from this year that really grips me. Oh, Quacks of Quellenberg, it's fine. I played it a couple times. Yeah. Yeah, out of all this, Brass Birmingham is the one that grips me the most. I would definitely want to play that one again. Otherwise, I think this would maybe be like here or so. Now, if I was a Root fan, oh man, 2018 would be way higher, right? Because some people play Root all the time. I'm just not a big Root guy. So we're on number 5 now. And that is 2020. 2020. Okay, 2020. Yeah, now we start getting some pretty nice years. This has some games I quite enjoy. Dune Imperium, Twilight Imperium POK, Lost Ruins of Arnak. Yeah, good stuff. Even Beyond the Sun, I'd be willing to play again because I've played it twice so far, and I thought there was a pretty cool amount of things to do, especially for the time length. Eclipse, I mean, not that huge of a fan, but I respect the heck out of it, and I know it has its group. Etherfields, I haven't tried. Number 4 is 2022. Oh yeah, this one's actually the most recent out of this. Yeah, it's gonna be the most recent out of the top 4. Yeah, this year has a lot of nice stuff. Even Blood for the Clock Tower, I've been thinking about it more. I should probably do a review. Heat, Splendor Duel, Isis Vanguard, Cat in the Box, Ready Set Bet. 2016. Yes, okay, a lot of good hitters. A lot of nice hitters from this list. Star Wars Rebellion, Mansions of Madness, definitely Captain Sonar. All 3 games I would love to play again. That's pushing this up. And I should try Imhotep, I should try Inish, I should try Terraforming Mars. I'm going to play more Arkham Horror LCG. I mean, I will play with Alexander. and we'll do a big review. I'm fine with the game. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, and Secret German. That'd be cool. Yeah. Very, very enjoyable year to think about. And I didn't even play that many games that year, so it was me returning back to 2016 games and playing a lot of them. Okay, so we're down to 2 years. We have 2017 and 2015. So let's see which one's number 2 on this list, and it will be 2017. And if we go to the screen here, actually, the big reason why is because this guy. This guy just really like elevated my hobby enjoyment to the next level. I already liked TI3 a lot. With TI4, just wow, I love sci-fi. I love space politics. I love fighting over Mechatal Rex. I love upgrades. I love just thinking about the factions, and it's all in one solid big box. So yeah, definitely this is just carrying this year hard. But there's some other ones from this year I enjoy, like Azul. I like this War of Mine. Yeah, that's just kind of it. Oh, and Soul. Yeah, Azul, Soul, and this War of Mine. Gloomhaven, yeah, I don't really like it, but I played a lot of that, so it made an impact on me for sure. King Domino, I actually played Queen Domino on Board Game Arena, and I thought it was pretty fun, actually. So, yeah, Codenames Duet, maybe that'll save Codenames, but yeah, definitely the big hitters TI4 from here. I remember it just made this year so fun. Played it pretty much like monthly. I think we even played it like once every 2 weeks at some point. Okay, so then that means number 1 on this list has to be the remaining 2015. I'll put it right here on this podium. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2015, this was a year. As I said at the beginning, I've played almost every game on this list, which is crazy, right? I haven't played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's only 5 I haven't played, which is crazy. Yeah, this year had a lot of cool games, very impactful. Doesn't have, I think out of all this, my favorite would definitely be Ashes Reborn by a big margin. But there's a lot of games I just like enjoy enough out of this list. Yeah. So even Spyfall, I enjoyed a little bit, then didn't like it, but yeah, it made an impact on me. And I was interested in trying it out. Maybe because I was in a headspace of just getting into the hobby, trying all these things. Yeah, this year, we were all just like full steam playing board games. So that was my experience with 2015. So final thoughts. Yeah, this list is extremely hard to do at a glance of that year, because I was thinking, yeah, there's a lot of games I reviewed I didn't even include on these lists just because I thought they weren't popular enough. Definitely having the time in high school for 2015 was super important. But as you can see, as it goes on, there are years in post-college. This is post because this is Shelfside years. This is Shelfside years. There's a lot of these years I still had time for board gaming. But yeah, ironically, having this channel makes me have less time to play board games. Also getting older, less time to play board games. So there's a little or a decent amount of rose-tinted glasses for 2015, 2017, 2016. Maybe in the future, as I play more games, then 2024 will go higher. So maybe I have to redo this list at some point. Yeah, the more I think about this hobby, the more I need to play. There's just so many games I need to play. And there's so many things I need to catch up on, but doing the in-depth reviews just takes up a lot of time. So it's like we're going really hard on research and depth rather than just playing a bunch of games in one night, which is probably good for the review, but it makes a thing like this harder. So yeah, this is cool. I'll probably do this again in the future, but I think going through all my board games and ranking each one individually is probably a stronger indicator of information than just this really this shotgun approach. Oh, let's think of a year. Let's think of all these games. Maybe they're in like this relation to each other. Yeah, but it was fun. That was really fun. I hope you had fun. This is super unscientific. I know I'm gonna get something in the comments being like, oh, you didn't include that game. You didn't include this game. How dare you trash on ARCs? How dare you have 2024 that low? Oh my God, you don't play any games. But yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, all right. So that's it for the video. Yep. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you to our patrons for making videos like this possible, this kind of experimental thing. I will have to tweak the rules a little bit if I were to do this again, but it was fun. And we also got our Badlands of Cardboard over here. Yeah, thank you guys. All right, bye-bye.